Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the goddamn internet. And today we're going to be taking a look at a few things actually. David Grusch, one of his statements, and the question, where the fuck is David Grusch? And then a new whistleblower coming forward from Dr. Steven Greer, and we're going to be checking all of this out. Make sure you subscribe, notifications, like, comment, share this up to the absolute most, and without further ado, get your snacks, get your popcorn, because today we're going to be checking out some seriously good stuff, okay?
My name is David Charles Grusch. I was an intelligence officer for 14 years, both in the U.S. Air Force, both active duty, Air National Guard, and Reserve, at the rank of major, and most recently from 2021 to 2023, at the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, NGA, at the GS-15 civilian level, which is the military equivalent of a full bird colonel. I was my agency's co-lead in unidentified anomalous phenomena and transmedium object analysis, as well as reporting to the UAP task force, UAPTF, and eventually, once it was established, the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO. I became a whistleblower through a PPD-19 urgent concern filing in May 2022 with the Intelligence Community Inspector General. Following concerning reports from multiple esteemed and credentialed current and former military and intelligence community individuals that the U.S. government is operating with secrecy above congressional oversight with regards to UAPs.
So I think we can all agree that government agencies that are non-public elected officials should not be going rogue like this and thinking they have the right or authority to act on behalf of the people if they were not elected.
Probably one of the most significant people to come forward, if we can protect him, is the former chairman of a Fortune 50 company that's been involved with this. It's a household name. I won't say which one. And he wants to come forward. He's like 80 years old this year, and he deeply regrets what they've done. And, you know, he's admitted that they have the schematics and the designs to provide free energy, quote unquote, to the whole world. And he really regrets all this secrecy.
Okay, so a major part of Steven Greer's history, his law, is that he believes that certain parts of government, rogue, parts of the government, have access to free energy. And this free energy can save humanity. And he was bad-mouthing the whole green movement, renewable energy, all this and that technologies, when we already have free energy. And this has been a big part of Steven Greer's law, his CE5 alien contacts, and yeah, it's good to see him sticking with that story for all this time. Okay, so Steven Greer says this guy that he mentions, household name, company, right? Top 500, what did he say? But this company has, or person has, free energy designs. So I know Steven Greer has long advocated for a way of whistleblowing, or just getting information out there, publishing it, and having people being able to recreate it and not having to capitalize on it. When Steven Greer himself capitalizes on C5, his app, and a lot of other things, so you got to take some of what he says with a grain of salt, right?
But at the same time, he, as soon as he reached out to me through his assistant and friend,
Fortune 50, it's one of the top 50 companies.
Yeah, it's huge. And
can we play? Can I guess?
No, I'm not going to play that game. No, I don't. But I would betray that man's trust, because it'd be easy for someone to figure out who it is.
It wasn't a military contractor, though.
It's a big company that has a lot of fingers and a lot of pies, right?
Okay, so I really like how that was described. It's really funny. They've got their fingers in a lot of pies, meaning they're influential. Their influence can reach many parts, right? Many industries, etc. So let me know down below what you think this company is, which one.
This man then was threatened, and they threatened to kill his whole family and his grandchildren. So what I'm trying to get, and it was, the Senate Intelligence Committee passed in 2023 unanimously the provision to give amnesty or safe harbor to these kind of people, right?
Yep.
But the House, in the reconciliation of the bill, took it out due to a couple of guys who were, I think, bad actors there.
Yeah, who were those guys again? Were those the Ohio guys? The Ohio Senator?
Mike Turner. Mike Turner was chair of Senate Intelligence, and the other Mike Rogers, who was chair of Armed Services, and a few other people gutted that. And it kind of...
And why? Why do you think those two guys?
Because I think they receive a lot of funding from the very people that need to be exposed. I mean, you know, I think it's not obviously they're carrying water for someone, which is corruption.
So I don't know about you guys, but there's been many conspiracy theories, many talks, stories, myths, right, about people inventing these free energy or curing cancer technologies, and then people with black suits show up and they either buy the idea to shelve it and it never comes out or whatever. There's just so many stories like that. Let me know if you have any.
But that's Washington, right? I mean, who's got the money? Who's got the blackmail file on you?
Right.
You know, people get bribed, people get threatened, people get killed. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a fact. I've had all those games run on me.
So I wonder if and when these things finally become public and the actual extent of retaliation from the government becomes public knowledge, I wonder how the people would react. Would there be riots? Would there be serious reforms? I wonder what that looks like, right? Because it can't be far off, because the trust in these government agencies, mainstream media, is at an all-time low, right?
But I think that there's, you know, someone like that would have, you know, a lot of the keys to the kingdom. But if you're at risk for RICO charges, right, federal racketeering influence corrupt organization charges due to the criminal activity that you oversaw as an executive, and maybe worse things, but you're also under threat from the organization keeping the secret of having you or your family killed. Like this gentleman, I don't think he would mind if he got killed, but he doesn't want his children and grandchildren killed.
Okay, so let's just take a moment to realize how seriously fucked up this type of retaliation is. Them knowing that he might not care as much, he's old, he might not get killed, but that these people have to consider that their family members could get killed. Their whole fucking lineage could get wiped out as a retaliation. Your sons and daughters, your fucking nieces and nephews, right? This is pretty significant. You just get erased from the gene pool just like that.
What is his?
And so,
what did he see? What is his? What is his connection to this stuff?
No, he was a chairman of a massive corporation, but he was read into a very special projects compartmented area dealing with the technology.
And that's the reason he doesn't want to come forward publicly, because he's been threatened. His family's been threatened.
Of course. Yeah. And so now I know who he is, and the people who are going to need to know, you know, the president, you know, attorney general, law enforcement, and on down the system will know, or do know by now. So the only question becomes, what are they going to do about it?